Hi everybody, this is Marie Wheeler from Treasures Upcycle, Art by Marie. I wanted to make a just quick little video on the color red. I have avoided the color for such a long time because it's not that I don't like it, it's sometimes hard to work with because you can have so many variants of it, and if you don't understand how to lay the colors down or that there's a difference between transparent and opaque paints, you can kind of fight with it and struggle. So what I want to do is I want to show you some of the paints I have by various brands and what to look for when you go out and you purchase your paints, or to look at your paints at home. I have a set on my left hand side here of student grade paints. This is from Hobby Lobby. It's Master's Touch. So I have a Hobby Lobby brand, and I also have Liquitex, which is a student grade. It's called Basics. And if you look at the tubes when you purchase it, or at your home, you won't see anything on it telling you that it's opaque or it's transparent. But if you have any of the professional grade paints, which is Golden and Liquitex, and I have a Winsor Newton color. If you look, especially on Golden at the front of it, they'll have some stripes on the front, and then they'll have a little swatch of the color. This is Cadmium Red Hue, which is an opaque color. And then at the back of it, especially Lynx and Crimson, you'll see that you can see through it. That's a transparent, and they'll have either transparent exactly put on it or opaque, or they'll have a line showing where it's leaning towards. And this is the Quinanta Magenta. This is, if you definitely can see through this. So there's different shades of red. If you look at the color wheel, you'll see that some of the colors of the red may lean with a yellow tint to it. They'll be more orange, or they'll be more purple. That means they'll have a little blue to it. So what I have is a piece of a canvas. I had a canvas book, and I ripped it out, and if you go online, I'm sure you'll know that there's a lot of professional artists out there that have little videos to show you how to create this so you can determine what you have at home. And what I did is I took this little sheet of canvas and I put black paint on it, then you let it dry. And I use this too to mix my paints. I had some blues and some reds, and I was trying to determine, especially I use cerulean blue a lot, and it showed me that it is opaque. And then I have ultramarine blue that I use, and you can see through it and see the black. I'm gonna bring this up here. And you can tell that that is more of a transparent color. Then what if I mixed it, and see, I got mixed with some white, I got a purplish, purple gray type, and it is opaque. And one of the things I do when I do tinting, and I know a lot of you use titanium white, that there is actually two types more, but there's two that I use, titanium white and zinc. And titanium white is actually, I use it from Golden, titanium white is actually an opaque white. And if you can even see here, Golden did it, and you cannot see through and see the stripes. Zinc white is more transparent, and if you look at it, you see the stripes there. So when you mix the colors and you use a tinting, you will get, say you take a red transparent and you mix the opaque titanium white, you're gonna make that transparent red a more opaque. But if you take the zinc white and you add to the transparent, it will stay more transparent. So see, on this little chart here, I did the titanium. As you can see, it's opaque, zinc, and it is transparent. So I already did a little swatch here, but I'm going to show you again. So this is the titanium white. I'm going to run it across, and if you can see, that is opaque. I'm going to get a piece of, there we go, paper towel, and then the zinc white, I'm going to run it across. And that is transparent. So the first color that I'm going to show you from Golden is the Cadmium Red. And I already laid it down, but I'm going to show you again. That is an opaque color. And then the Naphthol Red, remember what I was saying, if you add on the color wheel, if you add a yellow to it. It'll make it more orange. This is a naphthol red. It's still pretty opaque. It's got a little bit more transparency to it, but that leans towards orange. The next color that I had was the Elixir Crimson, and from Golden, as you can see, you can't see it really good, but you can see through it a little bit. And if I lay it on the black, it's very see-through. And that leans a little purple. The next one is Quinantino Magenta, which I think I'm going to have to put somewhere out here. Quinantino Magenta. And if I lay this on the black line, this is definitely a transparent color. You can see the black glowing through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that transparent, like I said, and I'm going to take that transparent and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of the opaque titanium. And I'm going to lay it down. And not only is it opaque, but it changes it to a pinky color. All right, so I'm going to take that Quinantino Magenta, and I'm going to take some of that zinc white that we said is transparent. I'm going to make sure I have the same equal amount. And it doesn't change the magenta quite like the titanium does. And as you can see the black and you can see through it. So, like I said, this is just a short little video. Go through your tubes that you have at home and make this little thing. You don't have to use the canvas sheet that I used. Just make sure it's thick enough with the paint will lay down good and the black is dried really well. And I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, put them in the comment. If there's anything else that I can help you with, maybe we can research it together. But the key to all this is get your tubes out and play with it and learn what you have and how to be a better artist. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.